A bit of a situation to figure out. Now, we have learned that Dex Deshawn bought this bot, this single-use kind of drone or something, from this gang called the Maelstrom. Now, the Maelstrom guys jumped this Militech convoy in order to get it. The problem is even though he technically bought it from these guys, they had a little bit of a change of ownership. And one of the guys, Royce, I believe, overthrew the previous leader named Brick. And so he's not sure his deal is necessarily going to stand. This Royce guy will likely want to use this thing for himself. But there's another layer here. There's a Meredith Stout of Militech that's interested in this convoy all of a sudden and is apparently very desperate. And then we have the person who, or I guess the client you would call them in this case, and she wants to meet us in person. Evelyn Parker is her name. So we got a lot to try and tackle and deal with here. However, before we do this, we're going to head over to the gift, which is right close to us. I like that we can track it right from here. And this is receiving the ping quick hack that we were notified about quite a bit earlier. You can also get to the journal entry from here, which is super cool. So T-Bug has hooked us up with this, and I'm hoping that we can... Well, that's aggressive. Occupied vehicles can be hijacked as long as you meet the body attribute requirement. Oh, cool. Okay. I knew we could steal vehicles. I didn't know there was a requirement for anything like that. Okay, so how do we get up here?
Hey, give her a backup. Order number 48.
Number 48. It's strange that it's taking us in here, but it looks like it's going to get us access to this crosswalk, so let's do that. Maybe as we go here, we can contact this Meredith Stout and see what she has to say. Oh, we can't even get in here.
Start by telling me how you got this number.
No more than your number. Heard you misplaced a convoy.
You shut him up. Spill what you know. Don't make me wait.
Let's meet up. Cut a deal.
Nuh-uh, not on the horn. Let's meet. Cut a deal.
A deal. Fine. First exit off Skyline, driving towards the NID. Storm channel under the overpass. Meet you there.
Okay, we can do that. Found another way up here. Let's just switch back to this so we can keep it very clean. And then we'll jump back to try and deal with that situation just so that we don't get lost. I'm interested to see kind of the extent of the verticality that we might get to experience here. Because obviously, like, look at this. I don't know how much of this is explorable, but... Hey! Can anybody just shop here?
How's this work? Any punk off the street can waltz in here, grab some shady running soft?
No, not just any punk. Over the counter, we fix cyber decks.
Okay.
But if you come recommended and you know what you are looking for, I'm sure you will find it.
Now we're talking. T-Bug sent me to grab a program from you.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right?
That's correct.
She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any 3rd-gen deck.
Okay. I've got a Militech Paraline. How's that?
Got a Militech power line. Think it'll do.
Solid gear. For a beginner.
Yeah, we know. Always glad to grab a hack.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is.
Oh, yeah.
You might extract some shimsoft or subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
Absolutely. Okay, so here we go. Ping quick hack reveals enemies and devices connected to the local network. Let's see what else we have in here. Components that are gathered by the data mine demon and breach protocol are used to craft quick hacks. Rare quick hack components. Okay, so we can craft these eventually. Ping, request backup, calls over one enemy squad member. All right. Short circuit, non-lethal, 74 electrical damage. Jam a target's weapon, rendering it temporarily unusable. That seems like a really cool one. Causes the target's weapon to malfunction, reducing its accuracy and disabling smart tracking and obstacle penetration. Okay, let's grab this one before we get too excited. Cyberdeck has a limited capacity for quick hacks, but you're free to swap out which ones you have installed in it whenever you wish to do so. Go to your inventory. Okay. We also leveled up, so we'll do that while we're in here. Select the Cyberdeck slot. Install a quick hack in your Cyberdeck. You need to first select it from the list. Select the ping quick hack. It should then appear in your Cyberdeck slot on the left-hand side of the screen. So it's going to replace that short circuit that we had. Reboot optics seems okay. Okay, cool. And then let's go in here and we can do a perk point. One of the ones we're talking about was Crouching Tiger, which would be nice. What do we have in intelligence though? Breach time. Unlock the mass vulnerability demon. I like this. Automatically highlight nearby access points. Let's do this. And then we can continue leveling intelligence also. The next unlocks are at 11. There's a 9. Turret shutdown. That, I think, could be pretty huge. Upload ping to the camera to find the access point. Okay. Let's ping it.
Something's wrong.
Oh, cool. Access points are your way into local networks, allowing you to gather valuable data that may yield rewards in some parts of the game. Let's go. Okay. Man, I'm loving these. Okay, so we're gonna go... How does this work? Can I pick from down here? Because I have to pick from this top row. So if I go 1C, then I can't go into any 55 anywhere, right? Oh, I see. Okay, so that doesn't actually... Oh, I see. So you've got this 5 spaces to be able to pull it off. So I can go 1C and then 55. Very cool. All right. That's... Now we're talking. Okay, we'll take that. That's like not a small amount at all. The information, go to Lizzie's bar between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. Either Evelyn Parker's got the best intel in town, the biggest pile of scratch, or the brightest goddamn lucky star twinkling over her at night. Fuck, maybe she got all 3. Still, good thing Dex sent you to that meet. You clean up better. Anyways, this goes down right. She'll be a new contact for us, and you know the deal. Won't get anywhere without contacts in Night City, so don't fuck it up. Okay, cool. Let's meet with this Militech agent, absolutely. I'm hoping this is cool. Nice, nice. So 325 meters. Now, is this taking us to meet? Yeah, awesome. And then there's Jackie. Okay. We call our vehicle over. There it is.
Can a heart explode out of love?
I don't know if we slide in through that side, if we'll end up moving over. Probably. Let's roll. Oh, the music's so good! Totally not headbanging or anything. A lot of cops around here. A lot of ignored shooting. Very sus. Just the immensity of this city. We're gonna cause so many problems here. I mean, help so many people. Now, can we just change the radio? Oh. Okay, so I like the dirge. Let's hit this one for a bit. We'll have to get to know what our favorite radio stations are. Looks like there's some dead ends back there. I wonder if that's stuff that you can kind of investigate. Oh, this is a very sketchy meetup location. I like it very much.
Look lively. Meredith Stout. Take it you were the one to call?
Yeah, correct. That's me. Whoa! What the? Whoa!
Thought you could blackmail me, fucker! Set conditions!
Blackmail you? Chill!
Got any more for me?
Calm the fuck down. I just want to talk.
This got out of hand real quick.
Christ, Meredith!
Shut your trap! That fucking thing ready?
All set.
Now answer my questions. Honestly, forthrightly. Are you here alone?
Yeah, no, it's just me.
Yep, just little old me.
It's the truth.
Oh, he's reading us. Cool, that's what that is.
Do a sweep now.
I mean, we're not lying.
Now listen. This piece of shit, Anthony Gilchrist. Is he your contact? Is he the one who leaked intel on the convoy?
I have no idea, but I can help you with your mole problem.
I'll ask again.
Never met anybody named
Did
Gilchrist.
that cocksucker
That the
sell
poor
you any
fucker right
intel?
there?
It's true. Doesn't know him.
That said, I've jumped a few convoys in my day. Know all the usual suspects. Bet I can help find your mole. But what I know now won't get you anywhere in that respect. Listen, I know where the transport is. I can help you. Just want a favor in return.
I told you! I fucking told you! I'm not the mole! Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
you gotta be quiet, bro.
Shut him up.
Unhand me now before I...
Him you can let go. Want to hear what he has to say?
Oh, cool. Convoy security's a little of a mess, but I can help with that.
You know, I could help patch
Much
the
as I
gaps in
hate
convoy security.
These
Prevent
types.
a repeat of this fiasco.
Nope, not interested. Let's hear your offer. I don't have all day.
Huh. Listen, okay, so you want info, I want a bot. Let's see if we can make a deal.
I need a bot. Flathead model. Guys who ripped you off have it. Promise me that bot. I'll point the finger.
That's the Maelstrom gang.
You have a plan how to deal with them?
Could just take it by force, but they're expecting payment. So I could go that route too.
Fine, the latter. But on one condition.
Oh,
You pay with our money.
you want, I mean, sure. I'm going to pay with your money, let's go. What's the deal, like?
Sounds solid enough. I'm in.
No skin off my back. An encrypted shard. Some shards you find in the world will contain information hidden behind data encryption measures. To decrypt a shard, first either open it through the notification when you acquire it, or find it later in the shards tab under journal in the main menu, then crack security to unlock its secrets. Okay, so if somebody offers us something like this, we can possibly gain even more information than had we just said no and did our own way.
You pay with that chip, and that's all you gotta worry about. Try to fuck me in any way, and I'll be seeing you real soon.
Holy smokes, lady.
You're making a mistake. The gun's already good as dead. She'll take you down with her.
Well, I don't know how this vehicle got over here, but I'm not going to ask any questions. Okay, so let's take a look at this then. Journal, shards. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is tracking all of the books and stuff that we've picked up. Militech data shard, crack security. Oh, Okay. 55. Oh, and it even highlights them when you hover, so you can kind of plan this, because it looks like as soon as you start, things go crazy. And there's two things to do. We can remove the malware infecting the shard, and we can copy malware. I want to see what the beginning of this says. I don't know if we can do both. That's the thing. Let's see what the help tells us. This is the list of demons and the character sequences required to upload each one. Okay, it just says it's just going to make a copy. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's go back in. All right, let's see if we can make a copy. So, do we have a natural path for this BD? So we would go BD and then BD and then FF and then 55. So that should work. So let's start here. BD, BD, FF, 55. And we can, okay, so we can do both, and we have a lot of time. Oh, but we have this buffer. So I guess you're limited just by your buffer. There's no other way around this. Oh, mind you, actually, hold on. That's wrong. 1C and then E9. So it carries over to the other one.
All right.
Oh, sick. Unauthorized access is strictly prohibited.
Eddie's on the cred chip are clean.
So what is that? What exactly just happened there? Do we see any more information on this shard now? Property Militech, unauthorized access is strictly prohibited. But it says that it's clean now, so we'll have to see how that comes into play. All right. I can tell you this probably won't be my favorite radio station. Oh. Little Miami vibes.
Stand here. The sun is down, but I hope you're still up. Is it a mirage?
I'm always up,
a
Stan.
hologram? No, my friends. It's clear, open skies. But don't take it from me. Get out there and enjoy the sun.
We might have to go underneath here. Not super smooth. I'll see if we can call our vehicle to us. If that can get us out of the jam. Yeah, it seems to be working, actually. And even if we did come down here, we actually would have been blocked, so I think we're fine to just run it. Traveling around Night City allows you to discover and unlock data terms, which will then become fast travel locations for you to use later. Nice. I tend not to use fast travel very much, especially in a world like this, where there's so much stuff happening on the map. Oh, nice ride.
Let me hear what you squared away.
You're riding an Arch?
Then
Jealous.
an Arch? Damn, what a beaut.
Yeah, got her cheap too. Dorset job dividend.
Don't know how you could scrape together enough for that beast. Even used.
Well, I took out a loan, but muy pequeñito. But I mean, it's totally worth it.
No, yeah, 100%. These are actually the bikes that Keanu Reeves makes, his Arch motorcycles. Yeah, I'd actually swap out that tailpipe if I were you.
Gonna be long?
And I'm guessing that's because of our one of our associated attributes. That's 6.
I'd swap out that tailpipe if I were you.
Really? Why? It's got a mean growl that the chicas just love.
It'll make it a meaner growl.
What that growl does is tell people a mile out that Jackie's rumbling their way. I'd tinker with the fuel injection too. Upload a new map and slap on some thermal tape till you cobble together enough eddies to get that exhaust modded.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be cool to see if he follows through with stuff like that. Hey, what's the word on T-Bug?
T-Bug show any sign of life? You two talk?
She's up to date, fired up to work with Dex. Preparing already.
Okay.
They're familiar, you know? Worked together before Dex took his break.
Now that lines up with what Dex told us. You been waiting long?
Been waiting long?
Mi madre always said patience pays off, so...
All right. So Maelstrom, we got to meet him, and we're going to pay him with this credit chip.
So Dex already paid the Maelstromers for the corporal bot. Thing is, can't be sure the Gangoons are still willing to hand it over.
He paid up front? Híjole. Well, whatever. Let's go get this tech. You scheme yet? You got a plan?
Well, we're going to try and pay with this Militech cred that I've cleaned. I don't know if they're going to be able to scan it and find issues. It's possible.
Hello?
Militech and me, we found some common ground. They're footing the bill for the bot.
There's a lot of scratch to toss away.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little
Get it,
concerned.
Jack. It would be like we never had it in the first place. Anyway, who knows how this deal's gonna shake out.
So, into the Borg Beast den?
Yeah, lead the way.
Let's go see these bastards.
All right, let's knock on their door. See if they even open up.
I hope I get to drive this thing.
I hate these Borg fuckers. Had to be them.
Just a gang like any other, right?
I'll take the Valentinos. They follow God and the Santa Madre. Honor means something to them. You know what they want, how they get it, and what pisses them the fuck off. With Maelstrom, you just never know.
Should be interesting.
Go on, let them know we're here.
Yeah, just checking things out.
Don't know you.
If we tell him Dex sent us, like, I mean, we're ultimately gonna have to.
Here.
Just open the fucking door.
Yeah? You make a fucking appointment? Because I don't see nothing in my book.
We can both drop very eloquent F-bombs.
Want to talk to Royce. Dex sent us.
Main room.
All right.
Waiting.
Whoa. Get to main production floor of all goods.
Cozy place.
Security turrets. Now, when I look at this data tab, oh, I see. Okay. You can switch between hacking and data. Reach protocol. Okay.
They could use a few plants, though. Oh, yeah. They look damn well prepared.
Don't think I've ever seen security like this in a chow factory.
Gear from the Jack convoy. Gotta be. Must have been all over it like maggots on dead meat.
That's Militech, all right.
Psycho boards chromed out with military-grade hardware worth millions. This should be fun.
Yeah, hopefully we can do this without getting our heads chopped off. 1,000 beats a second. I couldn't believe my eyes. For a moment, I thought Jessica had changed them out for faulty Kiroshis while I was asleep. Those are the eye optics. But no, that wouldn't have been like her. I blinked again, no change. There I saw them clear as day, the open flaps of Jason's chrome skull. I saw the electronic brain that up until now had been hidden by perfect imitation sin skin. The son of Future Tech CEO, the boy of my damn dreams, Jason. He was an android. Shit. I sat there, stuck with a dumb expression on my face, and Jason stared back with one of his own. Couldn't help but wonder now, were those beautiful blue eyes of his the same that had pierced my soul? Were they merely a mimicry controlled by some emo algorithm? Had there ever been anything real behind them all those times? Not once? Alex, it's not what you think. He pleaded with a strangely authentic note of panic in his voice, and I wanted to believe him. I really did. Huh, well, clearly it hasn't been, I replied in equal parts anxious and bitter. Me and my rotten luck, the first and last guy I fall for, and he turns out to be a goddamn motherboard on legs. No, that's not... Jason suddenly broke off and smiled awkwardly. Wait, did you say... fall for? My cardio implant began to beat more and more quickly. My face flushed. Had I been wrong? Could this body of bolts, wires, and plastic really contain whatever is left of the real Jason Cadallas? If his father was able to design a synthetic heart for me, maybe he could do the same for Jason's brain. The question is why? So I feel like this is fiction in this world, like some type of book excerpt that we just picked up. But it just shows how authentic these droids can be. I don't know if we need to be whipping this out. Now how can I... oh, we can just grapple up here. Resist clothing mod. 5 damage over time. Reduces damage from negative status effects by 5%.
Hey.
Is that something we can just throw into our gear right now? Mods, it's got plus 15% crit chance, so yeah, I guess so. What else can be modded here? Reduces stamina consumption when blocking melee attacks. Let's switch this in. Oh, the currently equipped mod gets destroyed. Yeah, I think this is fine, actually. I'm hoping that we don't have to be super up close and personal most of the time.
A Militech truck.
But those cabrones only swiped a couple crates. Not a whole fucking semi.
Can cyberpsychosis be cured? Can cyberpsychosis be cured? Opinions on that question are divided. Only a few years ago, so-called brain dance therapy was used across the entire country on a mass scale with the aim of bringing the sick back from the point of no return. The patient would be placed on a special chair and connected to a device that would deactivate all implants. Then electrodes would be attached, inducing the patient into a coma-like brain dance session. This was then followed up by medicine, psychosurgery, and the aversion therapy. The overall treatment was intended to sever all the patient's neural connections and tie them back together so that the cyberpsycho could return to society. Once the therapy was concluded, no symptoms of cyberpsychosis were detected, as well as the patient's former personality. But don't worry, nowadays other methods are used. At least that's what they tell us. So it seems like yes is the short answer, but with possible complications. You looking down here? Oh, what the? 75 years of cyberware. Oh, they have tons of documentation in here. A century ago, losing a limb meant tragedy. It meant living with permanent disability, with severely reduced physical capability, and often with chronic pain. What's more, people with disabilities frequently suffered from widespread discrimination, both active employment bias, and passive or unconscious, poor infrastructural inaccessibility. Today, assuming the dismemberment victim is financially stable, loss of limbs amounts to little more than a minor inconvenience. A century ago, employers could impose specific dress codes, hairstyle regulations, and piercing and tattoo bans. Many even pressed their employees to maximize productivity, often in violation of the law, such as through anti-pregnancy policies. At the time, however, deeper involvement with employees' bodies were simply impossible, legal or otherwise. But with the advent of cyberware, apparently it's changed everything. Employers in the second half of the 21st century have imposed requirements for skin, bone, muscle, organ, and eye replacements in order to improve performance and workplace effectiveness. In extreme cases, security sector employees are commonly urged to undergo so-called full body conversions or full cyborgization. Much has changed over the past 75 years from when cybernetic implants first hit the mass market. Many in the field of history or technology have argued cyberware is a positive force for progress, and many have argued the opposite. This book attempts to describe and contextualize the changes, for better or worse, that it has introduced to our professional and personal lives. How has cyberware led us to where we are today, and where is it taking us next? Yo. Yo, Jackie, we cool? Militech mine.
Anti-personnel mine. Directional shrapnel spitter. My favorite.
Subtle.
Now, where did we see that? Oh, wow. Hello. Technical ability of 7.